Welcome back to the channel. So today we've got the 330e in Alpine Vice. This is a customer ordered car and it is quite unusually spec'd. Things that you normally wouldn't see on the 330e. And we'll talk about that starting now. So obviously it's a redesigned 3 Series, the LCI version of it. So revised headlights, which I'm getting more used to, but it seems like this sort of brow over it is going away in favor of maybe something like the X5, X6. Got our front grille here, active kidney grille. And our blue around the roundel. And up front, you'll notice it has the Driving Assistance Professional Package sensor right there. But if you look in the middle of the grille, there's no parking assistance package. So quite unusual. I'll note this is done prior to the PDI or pre-delivery inspection, which is why the tow hook cover is not there. The height of the ride is also exaggerated with the shipping blocks in there. And some of the stuff will not be working right now. So over on the side, we have the standard 18-inch wheels, style 796. And basically silver wheels, if you want to think of it that way. But this is what you get when you get the base spec 330e. And our charging flap here, and electrified by eye. Take a step back, take in Alpine Vice. Now move to the back. See, revised back bumper here. It's not the M Sport package, so there's not a lot of high gloss black in here. 330e badging in chrome. Dual exhaust tips as well. So 330e, when fully charged, estimate is about 22 miles of electric range. And whether that makes sense for you depends on how you're going to use the car, what your daily commute's like, what your charging situation is like as well. So you can use the level 1 charger at home, or what they call occasional use. So I'm going to check the trunk here to see what charger comes with it momentarily. But overnight should suffice. Level 2, I think it's about 3.5 to 4 hours or so to charge from empty. So let's take a look at the inside and go over pricing on options on this unusual, at least in my opinion, 330e. So opening up, we have the black perforated Sensatech, which is an included option on the 330e. You can also opt for leather at a price, of course. All the packaging is still on here, so I'm going to leave that as is. I think we've all seen black perforated Sensatech. So basically the Panda spec or Stormtrooper spec for the 330e. All right, so inside, so your standard steering wheel. Over on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, all the controls for the cruise control and assisted driving for the Driving Assistance Professional Package. Distance control button still exists here on the 330e, not buried within iDrive 8. Speaking of which, in front of me, the instrument panel, as well as the curved display. And the trim here is the oak matte finish wood trim. Sort of disappears in the black Sensatech. Our center console area. So our gear selector nub, iDrive controller, all the goodies. And you'll notice heads-up display. So starting price of the 330e is $44,900. Alpine Vice and the Sensatech included in the price. Driving Assistance Pro, another $1,700. Premium package for another $1,900, which gets you the heads-up display. And before, in the last 2 model years or so, heads-up display has not been available on the 3 Series, unless you're going with the M340i. Wireless device charging for another $200. Harman Kardon sound system for $875. All told, MSRP of $50,570. So things missing, I'd say parking assistance package would be my sort of go-to. But Harman Kardon's a nice thing to have. Wireless device charging, take it or leave it. I would recommend just plugging in your phone into the USB-C, which is not here in the cup holder area. So that's the USB-A. USB-C will be in the center console area. And right there. But other than that, I mean, Driving Assistance Pro is, I think, a pretty unusual option that you'll see on the 3 Series. Definitely not for a 330i, 330e for dealer stock, just because of the price being $1,700. It's a lot to take in, but I'm glad to sort of see it spec'd on the 330e in this case rather than I. All right, let's move to the back here. Here's our black perforated Sensitech. And here is the view from the back seat. So we have climate control in the back as well, but pretty good, nice, sort of minimalistic cockpit. I think it looks pretty good. All right, go to the back here. Do our kick to open. All right, let's take a look and see what is in here. Interesting. I do not see a charging cable in here for a flexible fast charger, which is unusual, or not even the charging cable itself that used to come with it, basically the occasional use level 1 charger. Unusual that it's not on the vehicle. So I'll have to do some more investigations when we get another 330e, but lately there has been sort of an issue that some of the plug-in hybrids, being the 3 Series, aren't coming with a flexible fast charger or even the occasional use charger. It is on the X5 for sure. We've seen that before. But that's about it for a really quick tour around a 330e with a Driving Assistance Pro package, which I don't know how much, I don't know how many of those you actually see around, or what the take rate is on essentially a base 3 Series. I'd be interested in finding out if that's something you would spec for your 330e or 330i. But that's it. We'll see you at the next video.